be remiss not to mention the context with which we live and do our work in our communities, in our state, but particularly in this hostile, sexist, racist, homophobic, transphobic, Islamophobic, oppressive environment from our top leadership in this country. And that's just the reality we live in every day. So, a few lessons I just wanted to share that I reflect upon. First of all, it takes an amazing team to be a statewide coalition. So I wanna, even though you'll hear from some Jane Doe staff, I wanna say thanks to the awesome team and colleagues I work with every day. Can you raise your hands if you're a JDI staffer? We're small and mighty. We are one of the smallest school coalitions in the country, but thank you, Team JDI, really awesome. I've also learned that being in a coalition is a reciprocal relationship. We learn from you, you learn from us, we grow as part of that process, and I think that's really a critical role of the state coalition. This is about unity, not uniformity, and about a process of moving forward together. And as the state coalition, we have to prioritize being responsive to our members, our many stakeholders and partners, and most importantly, to survivors. And so that means that all of us have to think deeply about what we have come to refer to as the last girl. And we've talked about this in past retreats, and it's really a metaphor, more than a tangible last girl, but it is really a metaphor for survivors who exist, but may not come to our organizations for services, who may have fallen through the cracks, who may not feel included or represented by the way our programs are designed, by our staffing, and they are out there and they are in need of our work with them, but on their terms. And so some of that includes looking at our own organizations and thinking about what transformation looks like, what paradigms we're using, what needs to shift, and how we are responsive to our growing understanding of the breadth of survivors' experiences, which is one thing we have heard about loud and clear in many instances in the past couple of years. So I ask every one of us to think more deeply about who is the last girl in our programs and communities as we go through the next couple of days, but when you go back to your offices, and what kind of transformation needs to occur, both on an individual level and an organizational level. And we'll be saying a lot more about that in the next couple of days. Now I want to introduce